Kingdom financiers are not those who like money. Kingdom financiers are not those who are obsessed about money. Kingdom financiers are those who have made a covenant with themselves to become God's treasurers. The last one disappointed him. He's still looking for treasurers. Men who are trusted with the wealth of nations. Is it time for you, O ye, to dwell in your sealed houses, and this house lies waste? We're reading to 8. Now therefore, thus saith the Lord, consider your ways. Let's continue. Ye have sown much, you bring in little. You eat but have not enough. Ye drink but you are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages earneth to put into a bag with holes. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, consider your ways. Go up. Hold on. Every time a verse looks too simple, you don't understand it. Just read carefully. Go up the mountain. What is the next statement? Bring wood. What is the next statement? Build the house. So hold on. You don't get wood from a mountain. You get wood from the forest. So the kind of wood he's talking about is not the wood that you get from a forest. It says go up to the mountain. You want to know that mountain? Jesus took Satan to an exceeding high mountain, and from that mountain he showed him the glories of the world and the riches thereof, and he said, bow to me and I will give you. Mountains in the Bible represent, among other things, spheres of influence and stratas of human activities. He says go up to the mountain, rise in influence, be valuable, and rise to a point where you sit as a gatekeeper. The reward for being that valuable is there is a kind of wood you need, resources. It says when you get that wood, be mindful that the purpose of going up in the first place is to be able to build the house of the Lord, and I will take pleasure in it and I will be glorified. Kingdom financiers are more than business people. Kingdom financiers are more than investors. Kingdom financiers are men who have done transactions in the spirit, and God has placed a sworn blessing upon them to trust them with the resources of nations for his end time project. It takes more than business. Help them, please. Help that gentleman. It takes more than, listen, you can be rich by being valuable. You can be wealthy. You know the laws of wealth already, right? You're giving and all of that, and then value, turn your value into products and services, package it with excellence and serve it to a targeted consumer base. That's what you call business. You know the laws. But wealth, kingdom wealth and end time wealth is more than buying and selling. There is a dimension of wealth that is not an achievement, it's a trust. Moreover, it is required in stewards that a man be found faithful. I was in an encounter one time. Please watch this. We're wrapping up. And the Lord told me there are 7 dimensions of wealth that are coming to the body before Christ returns. And as it is, the church is only in the 3rd dimension. And then one time I was praying, pastor, true story. And then my ceiling just disappeared. And then I see this creature standing before me. Genuinely, I'm telling you, it's not I'm not cooking up a story. If I'm joking, I'll tell you I'm joking. Are we together? I'm seeing this creature. The eyeball was as big as one human head. So imagine 2. And it was looking at me. It looked like a dinosaur. It had a tail. And from that vision, the tail had its own life. It could detach from the creature and still be alive. And he was looking at me with fierce red eyes. And he said, so you think you can bring God's people into abundance? After that encounter, the heavens opened. I have seen the spirit that controls Tyre. Tyre and Sidon are not just physical places. they represent spiritual locations where the treasures of the earth resides. It is more than buying and selling. There is a threshold level of wealth that when you touch, it is either you have done business with Satan or you have come to God and you have received that trust. Believe me, no matter how much you buy and sell, you know it more than I do. The kings of the earth do not just become wealthy by intelligence. It is their fraternity with this she-goddess called Babylon. Revelations 18:19. Read about the destruction of Babylon. Babylon the Great is fallen, is fallen, is fallen. In 1 hour her destruction had come. The Bible says the kings of the earth who have fornicated with her, that she-goddess called Babylon, there was a relationship they had with Babylon to be that prosperous.